This song is a testimony to how great our God is. A few months ago there was a chart circulating on the internet that had different columns, and it would have in one column the things that you or I might say, like, I'm so discouraged, I'm so afraid, and in the next column what God says and the scripture reference. And I felt God was moving us to write a song incorporating those phrases, the things that we say, the things that God says, and I said, I can't. It's just too hard. So this song, I believe, is a testimony to how great God is, and that with our God, nothing is impossible. The path is rough and the journey difficult, but it's not too much for our God. He is mighty with strength magnificent, and He will lead us alone. I tell myself sometimes many things that just don't agree with your word. I wrote them down to not forget. I must always check with your word. I say it's improbable. God says all things are possible. I say I'm just too tired. He says I'll give you rest. And I say I just can't make it. He says I am able. I say I'm so confused. He says let me direct all your steps. I feel so anxious, I live in fear, never knowing where I should turn. Hard decisions, which path to take, but you never steer me wrong. When feeling down in the dead of night, I can look to my God and say, your word, it is a light unto my path, it makes all my darkness like day. I say I'm not smart enough. He says I'll give you wisdom. I say I just can't manage. He says I'll supply all your needs. And I say but no one loves me. He said, his child, I love you. I say I feel alone. He says I will never forsake you. These expectations, these doubts and fears tell me I am never enough. And it's so hard to forgive myself for the awful things I have done. But then the Bible gives truth to me, speaking peace to my soul. As far as east is from the west, my sins are remembered no more. I say I am anxious. He says cast your cares upon me. I say I'm so discouraged. He says do not be dismayed. And I say I am fearful. He says do not be afraid. I say I feel so small. He says you are fearful indeed. And I say it's improbable. God says all things are possible. I say I'm just too tired. He says I'll give you rest. And I say I can't make it. He says I am able. I say I'm so confused. He says let me direct all your steps. And I say I'm so confused. He says let me direct all your steps. Thank you for watching our video. If you would like to know how you can be saved and go to heaven when you die, just click in the description and the gospel message is there. You can read it and know for sure how you can be saved today. Check out our website at www.joeandrosahopkins.com. That's all one word, all lowercase. Again, it's www.joeandrosahopkins.com. Hit subscribe, like, share, and our link for our Facebook fan page is also in the description along with lyrics below. Thank you.